Hello everyone, my name is Marcelina Purnama. I am the student Indonesian Catholic University of Saint Paul Ruteng, especially English study program. Okay, this is my final project of international, domestic, and tourism. In this case, I'm going to explore the international and domestic tourism destination. I choose Argentina as the international domestic tourism, and I choose Bali as the domestic tourism destination. Okay, before we talk about that place, I want to answer the question that why do you think people need to travel sometime? As we know that traveling is a very crucial part of life, as it is the best way to get out of the busy schedule. Traveling is all about exploring new places, cultures, cuisines, rituals, and styles of living. Okay, the second question is how it contributes to your own values of life. I think the first one is it helps you reinvent yourself. It boosts happiness and satisfaction, and it makes you mentally resilient. And the last is it enhances creativity. Okay, let's we start to talk about the international tourism destination and domestic tourism destination. The first one, we talk about the international tourism destination. Argentina is a vast country located in the southern part of South America, the eighth largest country in the world. It is the second largest country in South America after Brazil, and it's about one-third the size of the United States. Argentina is bordered by the Andes Mountains and Chile to the west. Okay, the natural and cultural attraction of Argentina. Argentina have many cultural attractions like Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls, the stunning Iguazu Falls, lie along Argentina's border with Brazil, with Iguazu National Park on the Argentinian side and Iguazu National Park on the Brazilian side. Protected as UNESCO World Heritage Site, these huge waterfalls are undoubtedly one of the most spectacular sights in South America. Visitors can get quite close to the thundering falls thanks to a network of easily accessible walkways and viewing platforms designed to provide the best possible views, including some at the bottom of the falls, an area known as the Devil's Throat. Perito Morena Glacier. It's here that most visitors join excursions to see the park's popular glacier, most notably the stunning Perito Morena Glacier, a massive 20 kilometers long ice formation, land the world's third largest freshwater reserve, just 78 kilometers from the town center. The best cultural attraction in Argentina. Participate in a traditional festival. Argentina has a lively cultural calendar packed with regional celebration. Regardless of the specific events, local festivals are usually a great place to sample traditional foods, listen to folkloric music, and watch paradise of danger in colorful customs. Tourism events of Argentina. Exposition Rural Country Show. La Rural is one of the most important agriculture and livestock falls in the world, and it's been taking place every July since 2018-86. Organized by the Argentina Rural Society and hosted at the Society Exhibition Center and Belle Epoque Showground. The event became a fixture on the upper classes social scene in the early 20th century and remains a spectacle for all the family. The exhibition features hundreds of stands and thousands animals, particularly cattle, with competition in various categories, as well as displays of acrobatic goat skill. Argentina people lifestyle. A move to Argentina may be triggered by a desire for a change in lifestyle, a long-awaited opportunity to change pace, improve the quality of life, spend more time with loved ones, or explore new ventures. Big draws to the Argentinian lifestyle include its extensive opportunities for sport, leisure, and cultural involvement, all of which provide huge attraction to tourists and residents alike. Argentina's values is a shared identity core that brings together actions and thoughts aimed at increasing social capital in fostering the common good among Argentines. In addition to being a collectivistic society, the Argentines are from traditional custom but also kind and friendly. How to get there? Getting there in Argentina, we can use by plane. Argentina's main international airport is Ezeiza Ministro Pistarini, located 42 kilometers or 26 miles to the west of Buenos Aires. Allowed at least 45 minutes to an hour for travel between the airport and the city. You will be assessed a departure tax of approximately $24 upon leaving the country, payable in pesos, dollars, or by Visa credit card. The destination during the pandemic in Argentina. How are the tourism activities happened during the pandemic situation? Argentina's travel tourism industry is struggling to stay on its feet amidst the coronavirus pandemic, with loss expected to save between 1 and 4% of the country's gross domestic product this year. From hotels and restaurants, the travel agencies, and tour guides, the whole sector is trying to cope with the new reality that lies ahead. Industry leaders and chambers demanding urgent help from national and provincial government to help business survive. Now I'm going to explore the domestic tourism destination. Bali is Indonesia's favorite destination for vacationers from around the world. Well known for its forested volcanic mountains, layers of rice-filled beaches, and some of Asia's best resorts, hotels, and villas. With the unique Balinese culture and the local friendly welcoming smile, this island of 4.5 million inhabitants is now popular year-round. With a tropical climate and no extreme weather condition, Bali is the ultimate paradise to enjoy. The southern beachsides, villages of Kuta and Legian have lively bars, while Seminyak has become two trendy villages with the best restaurants, cafes, spas, and beach clubs where people watching has become a new pastime. The cafe crowd sit and watch the ever-changing scenery pass by. Bali, which is referred also as the Island of Gods, the Paradise Island of the Island of 1,000 temples, is located between Java and Lombok. The large Java is located to the west while Lombok is situated to the east of Bali. Geographically, Bali is the westernmost end of the larger Sunda Island. Administratively, Bali is one of the 33 provinces of Indonesia with Denpasar at the southern part of the island as its capital. The nature and the culture attraction of Bali. The nature attraction. The first one is Ubud Monkey Forest. This place is a temple, a lush forest, and the natural habits of hundreds of monkeys. Tourists are drawn to this spot for the charm, fresh, cool, and company of playful monkeys throughout the visit. The second one is Uluwatu Temple. Sitting at the edge of magnificent cliff, this awe-inspiring temple has more cultural value than meets the eye. As a tourist, you get to learn about the local customs on your visit, with traditional dance and drama performance taking place at sunset. The third is Tanah Lot Temple is a religious and cultural landmark cherished for its natural beauty. And then Tirta Empul Temple. Locals believe that the sacred water flowing at the Tirta Empul temples has the power to heal and cleanse their bodies and souls. The cultural attraction of Bali. The first one is Mekepung Water Buffalo Race. One of the most unique and exciting things to do in Bali is watching water buffalo race. Despite weight 100 pounds or more, the buffaloes can reach speeds close to 40. Even the ground trembles with excitement as they thunder around the track. These have got to be the best race buffaloes in Bali. And then Mepatingan Mood Games. Mood games are one of the messiest things to do in Bali. Events explore tourism events in Bali. The first one is Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year in Bali takes place around late January or mid-February each year and is observed by Balinese or Chinese. The second is Saka New Year. Nyepi marks the Balinese Lunar New Year based on the Saka calendar, usually times around March. The third is Ngembak Geni and Omet Ometan. Ngembak Geni is the day after Nyepi or Day of Silence. The silence of the Saka New Year celebration or broke with the morning sun at 6. This is a local holiday in Bali when family visit and island hopping are common. And then Galungan and Kuningan. Galungan is one of the most celebrated holidays in Bali. Galungan basically celebrates the victory of Dharma or good over Adharma or bad. The excitement is made special by installing a pager pole at the entrance to its house. Next, Bali people's lifestyle, view of life, value exist in the community. Balinese peoples are the friendly and warm people who are living in their daily social lifestyle. Bali people lifestyle is unique. Their lifestyle is various. Here are some habits of Balinese people that can make foreign tourists feel at home. The first one is smiling. They will not hesitate to smile at anyone, including tourists. The second, the guest is king. The Balinese will always consider guests who come to their area as king who must always be served. The third is good at speaking English. With the concept of learning by doing, they can quickly adapt to the language of the tourist. And then have many unique rituals. The life pattern of the Balinese people is very rigid and is tied to both religious and social norms. This makes Balinese people have a lot of unique rituals that amaze tourists. One of which is the Mesaiban or Ngejot ritual. And then always take care of nature. They think that nature is not only an ancestral heritage that must be preserved, but also a sacred one that must always be preserved. And then have high artistic value. Music, dance, and sculpture are three art fields that have become the center of concentration in exploring the artistic creativity of the Balinese people. And then Bali tourism during COVID-19 pandemic. During the COVID-19 pandemic, all of the people activities is stopped and some of the place is closed because the government have the rules to social distancing of each other. Okay, that's all for me about the international and domestic tourism destination. From that information, I take the conclusion that traveling is the important of our daily life, because traveling can make the because the traveling can make our life is happiness. Okay, I think from that's all from me, and thank you, and see you next time.